You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
15 Minutes of Fame. I got Melato Black, fresh off of that Jada Raye battle that just went down. How we doing?
We're doing good.
Doing good?
Yeah.
How do you feel about your performance tonight?
I feel like my performance was stifled by a fucked up crowd. I feel like it was no crowd control. Niggas was disrespectful, screaming through the rounds, and it stifled everything that I was gonna do. I didn't choke. I stumbled in my first. Got through my second and my third. She did alright. I feel like a lot of shit was gassed. A lot of bullshit was gassed. Niggas is gonna hear the bars when they play it back. They do it every time. They post, they talk shit. They say I lost, I got 3-0'd. Then they play the footage back and say, damn, bar for bar, she fucked this one up, or she did better than I thought. So, you know, the fucking clown squad, the peanut crew, gonna say otherwise, but fuck them.
So you had a lot of biased people in the crowd.
Absolutely.
You think?
I'm
Okay.
always the underdog here. Always. Every time I come here, I'm the underdog.
And you keep coming back though.
I keep coming back because they need a me. They need somebody to hate. These bitches wouldn't be if they didn't have someone like me to turn around and make them feel better about themselves. And the shit that they spit, that most of them don't even write.
So you like Mulatto Montana, like Tony Montana, they need
somebody
the bad
gotta
guy?
be the bad guy. I don't mind being the fucking bad guy. Say hello to him, bitch.
And you know, it's funny that, you know, you say that because I've been to a couple of battles and I see how that happens a lot with
Right,
you.
right.
But yet, you still keep coming back, and that's honorable in itself, that you love battle rap, you still believe in what...
Here's the thing.
And you keep coming back.
People could say they've seen it happen a couple times, but you've only seen it happen at Queen of the Ring. And when we get down to it, that's a fact. You look at my battle on Rare Breed, you look at my battles on Traphouse, you look at my battles that I've done everywhere else. Never have this problem. The only time I have this problem is when I come to the ring. And unfortunately, it's gonna be an issue with me being able to continue to work here, because if I can't get my work done, the fuck is the point of coming? Right.
Honestly, I couldn't really hear, so I can't say who won, who did.
Right, and that was
whatever.
another thing. We didn't have mics, which allowed for people to scream over top of what I'm up there rapping. You know, I think mics would have definitely helped the situation a little bit better, because at least then I would have projected over top of people that I'm telling them, yo, shut up, quiet down. You know what I mean? So I think that had played a big part in it as well.
So it's another one of those, when it comes on cam, then we're gonna...
I don't feel like it was a when it comes on cam. I feel like she got the first clearly because I stumbled in my first, and I brought it all the way back, and then I ran through it and didn't have a problem. I feel like I took the second and third, bar for bar, clearly. I feel like she took the first because I stumbled. So I mean, it could be one of those when it comes out, but they gassed a lot of mediocre bars on her end in an attempt to, you know.
But as far as you're concerned, you at least showed up and put on a show.
I always
that you're
do.
supposed to.
That's the one thing that I always do. Regardless of if I'm not prepared, if I'm distracted, I always show up. I always have bars. I always write for my opponents.
When do you think you'll ever live down the Ahdi Boom syndrome?
It may never. I may never live it down. I mean, we're talking, that's a couple years old now, so I may never, but I love Boom. Boom's a good person, and free Boom. Like, that's my nigga.
Free Boom.
There's nothing nobody could say about, you know, me or Boom, and I still have a very close relationship with him as a friend, so.
In my opinion, I think it gets to the point like JC in the dancing, like, at what point does it
becomes
stop?
repetitive,
Yeah, so.
right. And that's the thing. That's why you have somebody like a JC who will go up against opponents and they all say the same thing, and while they're doing that, JC is lyrically killing them because you're so focused on shit that everybody else has said. So, yeah.
Okay. Now, since I got you here, would you like to talk about, or did you talk about, address the Traphouse jersey issue?
What Traphouse jersey? You mean Traphouse New York?
Traphouse jersey.
I own Traphouse jersey.
Right, but Loud Boys were there. They're not there anymore.
Right.
Have you talked about that, or would you like to?
We talked about it on Angry Fan, and so we did have that out there. There's really nothing to talk about. It just came to a point where they wanted more than I was willing to give as a league owner. And that's really all that it came to. So for their best interest, it's like, this is what you need to do for your best interest, and as a league, this is what we need to do. So really nothing to talk about. I wish them well. I just talked to Dre Dennis last week, so it's no hard feelings.
No, I didn't mean to talk about it in
Right.
a bad way. I'm just
No, I
trying to
didn't
know
think you did.
where Trap House is actually heading now.
Yeah.
You know, so what's next for Trap House, and can I say, how do you rebuild?
Well, this is the thing. That the Trap House wasn't built around the Loud Boys. The Loud Boys came on after we were already pretty established, and a lot of bigger names started reaching out to assist in promoting us and everything else. So it's not really about rebuilding. My whole goal from the beginning was to bring new talent from Jersey, and I'm still doing that. And I still got fire names on the cards. There's still a lot of big names that are coming out and that fuck with me and fuck with what we're doing. So
Is anything in the near future that you Trap House Jersey battle set up yet?
We have a 2-day event, February the 19th, February the 20th in Philadelphia at 940 Marshall Street. It's crazy. I'm battling there. This is my official last battle on my card, so I know I'll get through my rounds. I got Tia.
You said your last battle on your card or in general?
My
Period.
last battle, in just period.
Period.
Yeah.
And who was it against?
I have Tia.
TS.
Tia S.
No disrespect to her, but because of, I could say, your legacy that you laid, this thing you laid down with the Melato Black, shouldn't it be somebody, a top tier person to
You
go
know,
out?
it could be.
with?
And this is one of the things that I go through with the guys that I'm trying to build up. I would rather put my energy and my focus behind pushing them as opposed to myself. I think Tia's a great lyricist, so that's somebody that I wouldn't mind going toe-to-toe with because I respect her. I want to battle people I respect. Not so much names, not so much popularity. I want to battle people that I respect in this business.
Sounds very
And it also
selfless. That's
reflects
good.
on my showmanship when I do battle. You'll see who I respect based off of how I prepare and how I come for them. The more I respect you, the harder I come for you. The less I respect you, I don't give a fuck. This is for fun for me. Like, that's why you hear so many things about Melato's emotional. She says, no, these niggas are living in a battle rap world. I don't live there, unfortunately, which, you know, my preparation is a prime example that I don't live there. So when I step off that stage, I'm back to reality. And niggas don't like that. They don't know how to deal with me. They don't know how to take that. You know, they want somebody to kiss ass and they want somebody to be friends, and I'm just not here for that. This is like my therapy from stopping myself from hurting somebody. So, you know, it's a fine line. 15 minutes of fame, Melato Black. Shout out Jersey. We was in the building tonight. Watched the Thorn too. Yeah. Day one.
See all these cameras flashing. You a star?
Going crazy. Not at all. I'm a G.
Wow, you know, I've been watching Queen of the Ring for years now. And my favourites on Queen of the Ring is Couture. She's like my number one. Like, I got 5. Number 1 is Couture. Number 2, I'd say, is Official. She raps raw, she's hard, she's like a man. Number 3,
you know, she got round 2 and 3, so shout out Vic, shout out TS for coming do your thing, you know. Yeah, that was the first battle, so I'm gonna let y'all know about Diesel. Diesel and Classy about to be the battle of the night. Besides myself, about to be the battle of the night. So I'm ready. I'm excited to see this one.
All right, so we're gonna come back after this.
Okay, that's what's up.